Hi there, signs of Cancer. This is Kim here to do a reading. This reading is going to be something a little bit different. It is for your Leo season. I'm going to start doing this with all the seasons so that, well, to educate, Leo season is from July 23rd approximately to August 22nd. And Leo is the strength card, the sun card in tarot. Leo is strong, independent, courageous, brave, leadership. It's about that stuff. It's also about the fifth house, rules over the fifth house, which is your individual creativity and expression, and how you especially with your own like creativity, how you express yourself. It can be about how you use your play, like how you view that and that word, and how you do that, play. So what we're going to do is pull a reading to see what's coming for our Cancers in Leo season, coming up. Maybe things that have us needing to find our courage or using more courage or strength. We'll see. This is the Witch's Oracle that I'm starting off with. And we're getting messages from your spirit team for Cancer. Book of Shadows. That was what Leo, I'm pretty sure that's what Leo got too for the first card that came out. Book of Shadows. You're learning from your experience. Might be telling you to jot something down. Definitely have a pink rose here, or roses, and a candle. Always think of the candle as like showing you the way. Your experience, writing things down, is kind of bittersweet with this, the rose. I'm getting like beginnings and endings in love is coming out with that. Experience, also your magic experience, how you would express that. So it might be saying, you know, hey, dig deep. There's something that you can use within your book of experience for this time. I also have number 1, Aradia. That was 41, by the way, Book of Shadows. Aradia, it says heritage, number 1. Leader, heritage, something from the past. If it's associated with this, it's associated with patterns, with a pattern from the past. I think we're going to stick with this deck, and we're going to draw 3 more cards. So first, though, I want to go deeper with the patterns and the Aradia. I feel like these are really combined. Your wisdom, your knowledge, the crow, something that is passed down, a pattern that is passed down, a situation that maybe you don't even realize until maybe it's being pointed out to you that it even is a pattern. All right, so I am going to use Tarot of Oppositions, and we're going to get some clarification. So maybe you're dealing with some kind of pattern, or releasing your karma, for example, because that could be passed down karma also. Doing something a little bit different. Look, there's something about this spiritual knowledge that, look, if I saw this card, I'd say stay away from that leader. I don't know why, but just there's something dark, and there's something that's not evolving with this particular Hierophant, and in the way that he is situated here. I don't know, maybe you can have a different interpretation of that, but the way that I see it is like, it feels to me that with the rest of these cards that there was some type of unwillingness to change. Maybe it's just things like such as judgment and things that get put in a certain position to see if you're going to use the same judgment on others. It feels not only like it's not productive, but it feels judgy. What it feels like. So maybe this is breaking free from some kind of main spiritual tradition. I mean, it can be something that's something that is very traditional on a spiritual level as to why it's traditional. There's something that you're questioning, following, at this time. Yeah, so this Three of Wands has this person, if they're a part of this power, the Three of Wands and this Hierophant, it would be like about institutions or things that are normally traditional, but they're not expanding and they're not growing, they're not evolving. Something's not evolving as you are. Something's not expanding or evolving as you are. So then what about this heritage? What is this? What is this? They even have the same, you notice they have the same colors on it. I think that's totally by chance. The Three of Wands and the Hierophant up there, they have the same colors. Wow, this is an opportunity to move forward. This is an opportunity to get some headway, some feeling like you got some traction, some headway. You're making good time with something to do with heritage and what is being offered or proposed to you at this time is to, I feel like, to almost, even though that's not a wipe the slate card, it feels like an opportunity that's going to be something that you're going to enjoy, something that you will enjoy, or something being proposed to you, whether that is business or romance. It's something kind of newer, and it's going to get things moving in what you would say is the right direction, like making headway. Tell me about this Book of Shadows, and then we're going to pick 3 more cards. Tell me about the Book of Shadows. Oh, I have the Four of Wands. You are, if this was a soul goal here on Earth, then this would be you breaking a pattern or a negative type habit or judgment within family. And this is the celebration. I mean, truly, that is celebrating some kind of win for you. And it maybe has something to do with practice paid off, and that's like proof. Or this is like a commitment that is, it could even be like a commitment that is now on to an anniversary, something like that. So you can see you have success when you reach in here into your own Book of Shadows, into your own experience with, maybe with integrating the shadow, maybe. Every experience is an experience without judgment here is probably the best way to handle things. Something some pattern is coming to an end. And it's like you're going to ride in with this Knight of Cups energy, with this cup energy. Okay, give us 3 more cards, Spirit, for Leo season. It could almost break this up into half and half. Like this is the August to August 22nd part. Okay, so I have 2, Bat, Rebirth, and Consciousness. Bat, a rebirth, and consciousness. To me, that feels like it's seeing with new eyes. Seeing something with new eyes. Ooh, so do you notice that? First of all, it's 23, a Thame, Commander of Power. But with the Iridia, I feel like it looks like 2 wands or 2 knives. Commander of Power, 23, the new adventure. It's seeing something through new eyes. I'm just thinking that Bat would probably like to eat that spider. And then the crow would probably, well, eat the spider too, I guess. So there's something that you have, okay, so power bestowed to you from ancestors, passed on not only through DNA here, but oh wow. So you are healing. You're healing these attachments and consciousness, awareness of what is not expanding, and maybe how to deal with that head on, what is not expanding. This is your cord, your initiation. 30. This is your initiation. 7 is Gaia and healing. The healing of the earth, as well as the healing of your family, your heritage. And Gaia is represented by like the wheat in the hair, the butterfly, the change, the mermaid tail, and the reef around the head that shows, you know, the victor, or the person that comes out on top. And then the feline energy with the ears. So there is some kind of power, and we will definitely get another tarot card to find out what kind of power this is even talking about. All right, for Cancer. Leo season for Cancer. So you may feel like you're a leader at this time or something. We get one more. Ooh, oh wow, another power on the bottom. Serpent, power, knowledge, next to the tree of knowledge. Cauldron, what are you cooking up? The cauldron. There's the cord. It had to come out anyway, didn't it? Absolutely had to come out. You might be cutting the cords to some kind of attachment or pattern. Rebirth and consciousness embodied, quite literally embodied with the lady, embodiment. Somebody that has been reborn. And this person embodies that energy. That's really pretty. It's really pretty. And now I'm feeling like we're missing one more. One more, please. What are you cooking up? The cauldron, the womb. You have the high priest, the guardian, and the candle on the bottom of the deck. The high priest. There's a high priest energy here and here, right? But this is like in the not so great way. And there's candle on the bottom of that. All right, so there is some kind of power with whatever this energy is embodying for you. Some kind of power that you'll be feeling. Stopping patterns because of seeing things through different eyes. Maybe that is talking about family or seeing things through different eyes. Queen of Wands, maybe Aries. Oh, or Leo, strength in reverse. That's when that's the energy of overconfidence. So we don't want to be overconfident. And there's an air of being really cautious at this time. Especially when it comes to sharing things with one another. What does this mean? What does this mean? Okay, so what is the attachment to this? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse. So watch with overconfidence when it comes to a pattern in the home with risk and finance. I feel like it's really saying that. I'm noticing this in the spider's web, like that sun is reminding me of it, making me feel like something with the pattern has to do with finances. And you have the cord and the sword, literally, like what are you going to cut out? Tell me about what this power and the cord is about. Initiation. What is the power and what is the cord about? It's about healing on a very deep spiritual level. Temperance card offers assistance from, you know, your angels from the spirit realm. It's all about divine timing. So it is about, I feel like, too, your heritage, the power of this healing is coming from your ancestors too. You may have a Leo or an Aries energy, or Sagittarius, Leo, Aries, or Sag, all 3 fire signs here in your reading. So something's going to help people get along together, maybe even strengthening some kind of cord between you and some kind of magic or energy or power. Not to be too overconfident, but we have 8-8. Feels like something that you are working on got messed up with the 8 of Pentacles in the reverse. Like, if you're going by the this specific deck, it's a person who's done a lot of work, and it looks like coffee is spilled onto the work, or something has spoiled the work. What is this about with this Pentacles? Healing. There's hope here. They want me to point out this, that there is hope here for the 8 of Pentacles on this side. Also, embody hope. Embody these energies so that you, when you channel them, that's what comes through. And don't ever give up. Because it can feel discouraging here, especially when something repeats and it seems like it's a pattern. It doesn't have to be your pattern, though, is the message. And you might be the one that is in the family here to cut the cord on that. And like I said, having some kind of celebration with the 4 of Wands. I don't know what you're celebrating, but it's some kind of rebirth. It is a reinvention of yourself. It's celebrating putting the most painful times. Look at that orange behind us and chalking it up to, it's always alive in our book of experience, but when we reinvent ourselves, we're taking the energy and transmuting it into something different. So we're going to embody something completely different than what we have been through. Just there's something about journaling or getting your emotions, your feelings out, writing them down, helping you to integrate and process them. Okay, what about this priest? The High Priest. So we have 2 7s, right? 14. And we have 7 again, the Chariot. It's in reverse. And these colors are very, very similar. See that? So those colors are very similar to each other. And this is representing good news. I love that. And these colors look similar too. So this is the good news card, the Page of Wands, something exciting, especially for Leo season, the playfulness of integrating, you having a good time with whatever it is that you're doing, that you have to be kind of brave or that you're passionate about. The Chariot in reverse can be like, this is just saying another confirmation that there's something with a higher spiritual head that is involved in a pattern within the family. And there's like this need to always defend oneself or feeling like you're being attacked. And so therefore progress is stopped when you feel like instead of supporting, this energy is more of a judging and attacking energy. So there's a pattern that's going to be changed by that. You are the good news. You are what is cooking. You are the good news cooking. You are the good news cooking here for your whole family. I feel like you are the one that's going to bring hope into a situation that really works, especially with your finances. Yeah, never giving up. Something being lit up to you, a financial gain or windfall coming. Good energies, guys. Really, really good energies. So what I'm going to do is pause this and go ahead and take these cards up, and then we're going to pull some different oracle cards for you and then wrap up the reading. Okay, so this is the second part. These are going to be a little bit more oracle. And if some kind of portal's open, then we'll clarify that, which we might have to. We have axe, forces working against you, ink pot, problems to be resolved. Those are the first two coming out. Goodness, Cancer. Goodness. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual guidance. Rat. Someone working against you behind your back. Diamond, you'll be receiving or giving a precious gift. And these right here look similar. So I think purse, pay attention to your finances, might be the like problem or obstacle that you're trying to overcome. It might have to do, because see how that purse looks just like the ink that has to do with the problems to be resolved, which it does. I mean, you have goldfish and diamond. Have fly, a period of ill health or depression. Karma, you'll reap what you have sown. Haystack. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. And here I have flute, disappointment in a friend or lover. Gosh, what is this about? Okay, so Kipper deck, tell me. Usually does a pretty good job. Tell me about this. Energy right here. About the forces working against us and how, well, I mean, obviously how we deal with that. And the disappointment in a friend or a lover. The rat is reminding me of that remote access telephone, that acronym, remote access. Messages here to guide us about fly, axe, rat. Putting an end to this situation. Good Lord. Majorly. You got the coffin. These readings sometimes surprise me with how blunt it is, but there is literally just something that has to do with the situation that you were disappointed with, and you're putting an end to that. This is usually the end of a situation, or the end of a hard, apparently, struggle with this person. I also have 18, child. 18, child. What else with this? For Cancer, what else about this? False person number 8 with this rat energy. I'm getting false person. That makes sense. Like you would think that would be something that, you know. And then I have privileged lady in reverse. Privileged lady in reverse. Let's get another one. Thoughts. What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Maybe on this false person, or maybe on this something ending. Let's get one more. I would like another card on the privileged lady and the child. Courthouse in the reverse. Possibly waiting. There may be some gift, some kind of reward or win regarding this. Let's pull some tarot for you. Well, this just kind of made something a lot bigger. Tell me more about this false person. Tell me about the false person. Strength in reverse. Somebody that you lost confidence in, or, yeah, somebody that you lost confidence in. Something that you don't see coming is the Knight of Cups. An offer. This came out on the first one as like how things are going to change. So what you don't expect, what you don't see coming, because maybe you don't have much confidence in this situation, is unexpected apology or proposal, romantic business. It's unexpected. It's smooth energy. Maybe it's here with transformation too. Tell me more about the offer. In denial, or something that they don't see coming, something still in the shadows. That's shadowy energy. And then there's the devil energy, something that we're in denial about. All right, how does something get laid to rest? How does something get laid to rest with the coffin energy up there? Upsetting. That something is not clear, but somebody definitely like feel like somebody has let you down, or didn't come through, didn't do what they said they were going to do. There's some illusions. There's definitely changes, and this is making someone upset. Possibly a child being upset in the middle of whatever this is. But lo and behold, there's another opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles, and it might have to do with what you do to increase your efforts. The Hangman on the reverse is kind of like tired of waiting on something. Tired of waiting on something. Okay, so what about the courthouse? What about the courthouse? Temperance. Those things will be healed too. Whatever that represents, something is going to be healed. The impossible is going to be made possible with temperance energy, because that's your angels helping and your spirit team assisting, and they're kind of making sure that everything has this good, balance, that partnerships work out, and that justice here is something is evened out. And this is good news. A good news card. Whatever you've gone through, especially if it's something legal, is about to be put to rest. And it feels like things are going to move forward with people having more opportunities and unexpected being able to get along. So I'm excited for this. This looks really good, actually. So good news. It can even be Cupid's arrow, but it's definitely good news. So I have Don't Stop. Meditation brings answers. And ask your angels. And ask your angels. Within the next few weeks here. Within the next few weeks. So that's what I've got for you guys for Leo season. If you need a private reading, I can be reached. In the description box below is how to get that information and how to contact me. And so until next time, love and light. Bye-bye.